Pore nei e te whānau. Te tūmanako I moi pai koutou. Ko weto a marama. Te tūmanako kua whiti mai te rā. Kei te pupuhi te hau, kei waho, engari. Kei te pai, ki roto I te whare. No reira, kua tai mai te wā. I tai wawe koutou, ko koe te tuatahi I kona. No reira kei te mihi atu ki a koe. Ka rongo koe ki te reo, ki te oro o ngā waiata, ka hira. Ka rongo koe. He pai tērā. Can you hear the music? It's only on quiet. Going to start shortly. Is that enough? Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Is it too loud? Pai tērā, ka pai. I might tune down just a little bit. It's not listening to me. I'll go there anyway. A te Māori e, maranga mai, maranga ake. I te taho o te taho o te Kori Tinana, ko tēnei te rā, hei whakanui I te wāhanga, o te aranga. Happy Easter, happy Easter, I hope you've had some Easter eggs. No reira kei te mihi atu ki a koutou. It's blowing a gale outside, I can hear it, and I'm thinking of tāne te waiora I tēnei ata. We're thinking of wellness. And the headwaters of health, better health and well-being. So we're just making a start there. And I'll start there. Just a little mihi. Ooh, ka rongo au ki te hau. Ka rongo au ki te hauora. Ka rongo au ki te wai. Ka rongo au ki te waiora. Ka rongo au ki te rākau. Tuhi! Ka rongo au ki taku tuakana. Mai te rangi ki te whenua. E rongo, whakeiria ki runga kia tīna, tīna. Haumi e, hui e, tai ki e. Anō reira, kia ora tātou e te whānau kua tai mai I tēnei ata, ki tātou kaupapa, te Reo-Ā-Tinana. Remember, it's just about moving gently this morning, not too hard out, and thank you for joining me. I even forgot it was Easter yesterday, but we've got to do a shout out for that side, and after all, some of our whānau and that, you know, we're all mixed up now, so we've got to mix it all up with our taha Māori, and our atua Māori, and also our taha our whānau and all those that we're connected to now. So shout out to the aranga, to the Easter period. And I remember the times that we used to go to the hui aranga and do the kapahaka down in Porirua in those days. So mihi atu ki tērā taha, and that's hei whakanui I te wā o te tama o te atua o ihu karaiti. No reira kei te mihi. I think I was supposed to say we don't own the rights to these music and these sounds, but that was te pūmanawa, he pūmanawa from Maya, and one of my whanaunga in there, o Conrad, te noima I Waiata mai, me te rōpū Maya. So bear with me. I'm going to put on another one now just to get us started. And I hope she doesn't tell me off, but see if you see if you know this one. Aloha mai, we're getting there. Okay. I'm just going to pause that there. But before we start today, welcome again to Te Reo-Ā-Tinana. It's just about moving, so I don't know what you've turned up, or you're sitting on the couch or you're in bed and you're watching, but it's somewhere to begin. And this is our first karakia I tēnei ata. Maybe I'll put out a karakia each week. And our first one, I've given it an English name. Sorry to all our whānau out there who said it hasn't got one, but I gave it one anyway, and I called it He Timatanga Hou, New Beginnings. And we're going to start there. So I just want you to grab your drink while I grab mine. He wai Māori, grab your wai Māori. I'll just grab you me a drink. You grab yours. You know, and as we go along further on, we'll get better at doing this, and I hope the sound's okay. Hope you can hear me. I'm just really grateful you were able to join me here at Tēnei Ata, Inumia. Wai Māori. Yeah, I suck at drinking wai Māori, but as you know, it's really good for us. It's better than wai reka. It's better than sweet drink. We know it's better for us than wai piro, about fermented, about the alcohol. Yeah, so wai Māori. And I used to think, why is it wai Māori? Because all the Māori drink it. It's, yeah, that's one thing, but it's wai Māori because it's natural water. It hasn't got the wai reka, or it's not wai piro, it's not fermented. So no reira. No mai, inumia. I'm going to make a start. Hopefully you can hear this. And mihi atu kia whaia whirimako black. I hope you can hear this Waiata here. Hopefully you can hear. Ki te wau nui ka puni ka whiri ki te puri ki te pōhiuri ki te ao mātini tini ki te rangi mātini tini ka puta ko rangi nui rāua ko papatua nuku ti hei mauri ora o te pū. Follow after me, whānau. Signifies a root, a base, and a foundation, and a beginning. For our kaupapa today and your day today, it's about new beginnings. Te more. Te more, in this case, signifies a taproot, and cause, and our purpose. What's our purpose for the day? Te more. Te weu. The weu in this case is relative to rootlets and fibres in our kaitiaki. And in our case, whānau, networks and making new networks at a time when we're locked down. Te rea. Te rea signifies growth. And let that growth and let it permeate the atmosphere. And let's take it around the world now. Te wao nui. Stations of the earth and us as leaves and branches of the tree of being as we stand in Te Wānui, the forest of mankind. Te kune. It's about pregnancy, conception, and fall acquired of everything. Ideas, the birth of new things. Te whē. The sound of the manu, the sound of the creaking of the branch, the sound of the water. Te kore, the void, the nothingness. And just to know that all this, everything in this world, every single thing here in the Māori worldview came out of the kore. So what it means for us is unlimited potential. Te pō, Te pō, the darkness and the unknown and the things we don't know, and the pō raru, the confusion, but also the other aspects of it. So when you go to bed tonight, you can say pō Māori e. Ki ngā tangata Māori, to those of us of this earth, on this earth here, ngā rangi, rāua ko papa, ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao, ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. And to those of us, we derive and dwell between Rangi Nui and Papatuanuku. And this ao could mean lots of things. It could mean Aotearoa, but to me at this time it means it's the dawn. Ka ao, ka awatea. It's like an awakening, just like what's happening at the moment. So that's us, that's a timatanga. Kei te pai, so kia ora koutou. Better shake that out and have an inu. I might call it inu now, but we're going to go through that again. So if you're joining me, or if you're just lying in bed watching me, you better get up soon and cook some eggs, and you Māori, some sea eggs. Okay, so we're going to start again. We'll just talk through it. And thank you to Whirimako Black. I love the way how she sings that waiata of taku rākau. And mihi ki te kapua was one of our tipuna from Tūhoi. And she had many connections, and my connection to her is ka moia mihi ki te kapua I a hikawai. And that was one of our tipuna from Ngāti Kahungunu. They come together to try and forge a tatai pounamu, a peace pact between our whānau in Tūhoi and our whānau in Ngāti Kahungunu. And our whānau from Tūhoi, all around Te Uriawera, and mātou ki te taho o Erepeti and te Tairāwhiti and Ruakaturi. And so that's how that come about. And I come from that line of mihi ki te kapua. And they had their tamariki e toru, and one of them was te mahia, and that's my connection down through that line to mihi ki te kapua. But I love how Whirimako sings that waiata, taku rākau. And that's what this morning is about for me, whānau, is I want us to think about tāne te waiora. So each day throughout the week you may see me posting some things up there. And today, just for today, so if we're thinking hauora, kaiora, today I'm thinking of tāne te waiora, and I'm thinking of waiora, and it's really good. As I said, I wish Mark Kōpua was here. He can tell me all about tāne te waiora, but the word that's coming to me is waiora, and I want you to think about your waiora. You might see a post somewhere on my page saying tāne te waiora in the orange thing. If you have any thoughts there, post them in there. Any pictures or clips or whakaaro about what's waiora for you. So if through the days of the week, Rahina is Rahina today, so I'm thinking of tāne te waiora. You heard me at the beginning. Ka rongo au ki te hau, ka rongo au ki te wai. Waiora. So I want you to think of the bringer of well-being, the bringer of wellness. Just think of that for you this week anyway, and we'll do some themes. Tomorrow, Rātu, it's about hauora. So we've got waiora, hauora, and then on Wednesday, when we come back, marunga, be on the bike or you be on your treadmill, we'll talk about kaiora. So we'll talk about nutrition, and you can tell me what you're having for lunch and stuff like that. And then on Rāpare, on Thursday, we'll think about mahi ora. And so mahi ka ora. With work comes wellness, but we'll think about activities and things we can do to keep us holistically well, doing a little bit of everything, and not just being like someone else we know, sitting on the computer all day, working out their real programs and stuff like me. And on Friday, that's our last one, Tihei, Mauri ora. And that's about talking about recapping on what we did during the week and what we're going to do on the weekend with our whānau. So that's a little whakaaro. So today we're thinking of waiora. Ka pai koutou. I know you want to get into it. One more time. So just loosen up. Just follow with me then, eh? Let's just follow with me. And I'll just say it. You can say it after me. That'll be cool. Ko te pū. te more, te weu, te aka, te rea. Ko te waunui. Nice big stretch. Te kune, te whē, te kore, te pō. Ki ngā tangata Māori, nā rangi, rāua ko papa, ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. Ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. Ka pai. I know you're joining into Waiata. I can see you getting into it. Hope you got your leotards on. So we're just going to sing it now and think of all that stuff. And as I was said to me once by the old man, he was a ruffian sometimes, but when it counted, he'd say the right things, and this stuck with me. He said, think beautiful. So think beautiful, and we'll put that all into our waiata. Ko te pu te more te weu te aka te rea. Ko te waunui te kune te whē te kore te pō. Ki ngā tangata Māori, nā rangi raua ko papa. Ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. Ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. One more time now that you've got it a little bit faster, and see if you can get your movements to go with it. Ko te pu te more te weu te aka te rea. Ko te waunui te kune te whē te kore te pō. Ki ngā tangata Māori, nā rangi raua ko papa. Ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. Ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. E rongo whakairia ki runga kia tīna, tīna. Haumie, huie, tai ki e. Ka whai whānau, tuatahi, let's go for a hikoi. We're going to haere mā raro. We're just going to hikoi. So just hikoi, got my shorts on. Did you have a good morning? Hope so. And kia ora for being here. We've got 10 minutes to go. That went pretty quick, but it is a timatanga. So I just want you to, we're just going to walk it out slowly. And we just, it's all about te Reo-Ā-Tinana. So as we get going throughout the week, but we're laying down a foundation today, a beginning. And maybe if you look in the link here, later on, I'll put a link to that karakia. And I might like to add that that whakamārama, even though lots of people do that karakia in their own way, and they have their own kōrero for it. But that whakamārama I'd like to remember, and mihi atu ki a Pāpā Joe, a Pāpā Hohepa Delamere, no te whānau a Apanui, for his explanation that I shared with you, and I've just added a little few bits of my own in there. So nō reira, kei te mihi atu ki a ia, and for all of our tipuna for leaving us these taonga. Ka pai, so remember we're mararo today, we're just down here, we're on the ground mararo, but on Wednesday I want you to bring your either a bike, a treadmill, a little tramp, and we'll start on top, and we'll start on there, and we'll be a bit warmer. We'll get into it a bit quicker, but we've got to start somewhere. Remember to check the link for the Karakia. There'll be an auditorium there. Also there'll be the actions, and the kupu will all be there for you. If you'd also like to click in there somewhere, there'll be a link to our WÄNANGA patua te taniwha, and jump in there and have a look. It's all about having fun, and we've got some neck minute lockdown antics in there. You can jump in there on the various days. You can jump in today if you like. It's just all free. All I ask is that you contribute and mihi to each other. So this is somewhere to start. He timatanga hou, and that karakia will be there for you. And let's learn that one this week. That's one of our goals. We can learn that karakia this week, and also everything that goes with it. I'm going to do some ngā tohuaringa, just a few little tohuaringa, some sign language just to help us like this. And especially when we get on the bikes and things, we'll be using it. You might not be able to hear me because I have the music blasting. So ngā tohuaringa. And these were taught to me when I first went to learn te reo, and I still use them today. They're very helpful. So ngā tohuaringa. You can say it after me, please. So we want to introduce a new word. So the word coming from here, kupu, kupu. And it's new to some people, and not so new to others, but kupu, kupu. It's a new word, Kupu Hou, Kupu Hou. Okay, so there's something growth, new growth, Kupu Hou. Cool, that's a new word. You want someone to listen up? You know we can use one hand, but it's good to use two. Whakarongo, whakarongo. Notice our hands are moving too, like the rākau. It's got life, eh? We don't normally go like that. That's like, hello. Just sideways like that. That's tāne rore rore. Just like that. Whakarongo. And that wiri wiri, that's the listening. Okay, ti tiro. Same again. Above your eyes is looking. No saying ti tiro like this. Ti tiro. Cool. Let's try those three again. New word, listen up, looking in. New word, Kupu Hou. Ka pai, I'm going to test you. Listen up. Whakarongo. Ka pai, looking in. Ti tiro. Ka pai, there's those three, two more to go, and we've got 5 lockdown, eh? We're in the lockdown, we have 5 lockdown. Want to be the same or similar. Rite tonu. Rite tonu. Cool. Not like rite tonu. Rite tonu. The same. Cool. And the opposite of that, if you're not the same, then you're like that. You're rereke. 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 Watch your hands into it. Rereke. So we've got 5 lockdown. We're going all right. We've got about 6 minutes to go. Whoa, that went fast, but never mind. From the top, new word, Kupu Hou. Kupu Hou. Listen up. Whakarongo. Ka pai, you're going to practice these, I know it. Looking in, ti tiro. Ti tiro. Cool. Same or similar. Rite tonu. Come on, te Waiata, you know you like it. Get into it. And don't be like me and you, we'd be different. Rereke. Rereke. Ka pai whānau. And we'll need these as we start going through the weeks, and that will be about to yell out. We'll just give some sign language. Ka pai. I have a question. I have a question for you. I have a question. Pātai tāku. Pātai tāku. One more. Pātai tāku. I have a question. Cool, cool. Do you understand? Do you guys understand? Marama. Marama. Yeah, do you understand? One more. Marama. Marama. Not marama, not your girlfriend. Marama. Or not the marama, the moon. Marama. Yes. Marama. Yes, yes. Do you understand? There's three things, your upoko, I, your mouth, I, and talk to the hand, I. Okay, so line them all up. Do you understand? Marama. Yes. I. I. Ka pai. Or you don't understand? Cow. Cow. No, I don't. Shush. Cow. Do you want to end it now? Cow. Ka pai. That's the one. So one more. For those three, eh? I have a question. Pātai tāku. Pātai tāku. Anō, again. Pātai tāku. Ka pai. And you either do, yes, I do. I see why I want to do it on Zoom, because I'm going to watch you, otherwise you're just sitting there. Do you understand? No. Kao. So you go, I, kao. Try that. I and kao. But if you're confused, rangirua. Rangirua. Come on, te weta, stop me. Rangirua. Rangirua. It's a bit like the weather outside. It might be windy and blowy, and then the rangi, the day outside, and then next minute it might be raining, and it's even the weather can't make its mind up. Rangirua. Cool. Let's go from the top. Hurry up, we've got 4 minutes left. Let's go. From the top, new word. Kupu. Kupu Hou. Listen up. Whakarongo. Whakarongo. Looking in. Titiro. Titiro. Move those hands. Come on, you fellas, get moving. Titiro. Kua pai. Same or similar. Rite tonu. Show it. Rite tonu. Again. Rite tonu. Cool. Now you're rocking. Different. Rereke. Rereke. Go back to rite tonu and watch your hands, and it'll help you with the kupu. Rereke. Watch your hands. Rereke. Cool. Cool. Just tune it up. I have a question. Pātai. Pātai tāku. That's the dot on that question mark. Pātai. But I have the question. Tāku. And if you got lots of questions, like you want to be, oh, that person's got heaps of questions. Pātai aku. So if someone says pātai aku, go, oh, here we go. Pātai aku. Do you understand? Marama. Marama. Do you understand? Let's go again. Marama. Marama. Can you hear the intonation in your voice? It's going up and down, not just flat. Marama. It's like you're asking the question. You're not saying, have you fellas seen Marama? It's Marama. Come on, kahera, get into it. Put some into when you say to those kuri, do you fellas understand? Clean this house up. Marama. And they'll say, yes, yes, mama. I. Hey, don't be shy. I. Open your wa. Cow. Cow. I wouldn't have a clue. I'm confused. Rangirua. Cool. That's it. We're on the home straight. You want to speak to me? Hey, tell me about it. Kōrero mai. Kōrero mai. Try that, whānau. Speak to me. Kōrero mai. I saw one of the whānau, Angie, was talking about mai and atu. Kōrero mai. Tell me about it. But we're just showing. Sometimes you might want to show someone to speak to you. Kōrero mai. Haere mai. Haere mai. Hoki mai. Hoki mai. But this one for us, kōrero mai. And the opposite of mai in this context would be atu. Kōrero atu. Kōrero atu ki a Angie. Kōrero atu ki a Angie. So atu is away from you, but kōrero mai. Cool. I might not have heard you, and I want you to say something again. And I just want to say, again. You say, anō. Hear the voice go up. Anō. Can't hear you fellas, one more. Anō. Tino pai. So if someone said something you didn't quite hear them, and you just want to clarify and be clear, you say, anō. So if I'm on the bike and we're going hard and I can't hear you, or you did something and I want you to do it again, I just go, anō. And you goes, oh no, he wants us to get up and ride the bike hard again. Cool. Okay, kōrero mai. Anō. We need a couple more to finish off. Namely, such as, we need a couple of things to finish off, namely such as, ara. Don't get all academic on me, this is just how I use it. Ara. There are 7 days of the week. Ara, rahina, ratu, ra'apa, that sort of thing. Ara. Cool. Either or, bit like the weather, make your mind up. Do you want tea, kafe, or mairo? Rānei. Rānei. Tea, coffee, mairo, rānei. Either or. Are you going to haere ki te mahi, or noho ki tō moinga? Are you going to go to work today, or stay in the bed? Rānei. Cool. And the last one, kia kaha. When I taught that one to the kids in school, I was like, kia kaha, like that. It's like kapahaka, because that's strength, eh? Kia kaha, ooh. Hey, like the All Blacks, kia kaha. And that's all because of the strength in there, the legs. It's like, kia kaha, boom. So it's like, but you know, we don't want to be too hard there. Kia kaha. And then that was the trouble when I taught it to the tamariki. That's the only one they remembered out all this, and I was walking around the school going, kia kaha. I said, oh, don't do that to the teachers all day. Anyway, there's 15, lockdown. Maybe we can write them down for you. There's 15. So I'm going to rattle them off from the top one last time, and then that's about enough for us. That's enough for a mallow puff or an Easter egg. And we've made a start. Yeah. We're going to do ngā wāhanga o te tinana and some Kori Tinana, but we have made a start. So from the top, we'll try and lock in. Just break them down to 5 at a time. They're sort of associated. And if that's what we got out of today, that's something. It's a beginning, okay? So the first 5, they're related. New word, Kupu Hou. Cool. Listen up. Whakarongo. Cool. Right back here, by your ears. Looking in. Titiro. Good stuff. That's 3, 2 to go. Same or similar. Rite tonu. Remember it's about the reo, be clear. Rite tonu. Clear in your sounds and clear in your actions. Rite tonu. Rereke. Different. Rereke. You fellas different than me. Rereke. Come on. That's 5. Lock down. Learn those. Just learn 5. Kupu Hou, whakarongo, titiro, rite tonu, rereke. Just learn that 5, and then by morning tea after your Easter egg, you're ready for the next 5. Speak to me. No, I have a question. Pātai. Pātai tāku. This is our second 5. Pātai tāku. Cool. Remember, if you have more than one question, what to say. Pātai āku. Do you understand? You've asked, do you understand whānau? Mārama? Is that clear? Mārama? Like that. Mārama, and in your voice, mārama. Yes, I. Be clear. Did you understand that? I. No, I didn't. Kao. I didn't understand. Sorry, I don't understand. Kao. Actually, I read the contract, and the part where I'm only getting $10 an hour, I'm a bit rangirua. Hey, come on. I'm worth at least $50 an hour. Rangirua. Try and do that. Alright? Do that. Do this one. Kao. You do them together and your head. Rangirua. Oh, I'm all confused in my upoko. I can't work that one out. Oh, kapai. Okay, so where were we? Pātai tāku, mārama, that's 2, I, 3, kao, there's 4, and locking down the last one, confused, rangirua. Cool, that's 5, and 5, we'll write them down, or someone might write them down for me. There's 5, and there's 5 more to learn for today, and we're 5 minutes over, so that's perfect. Speak to me. Kōrero mai. Is there a macron in there? I don't know, listen. Kōrero mai. And those macrons matter. Whānau, macrons matter. And they help, for me, if I tell you, they help you to regulate your speech. And when you do a big long sentence one day, like in Māori, but in Māori you'll be doing it, the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. But when you do that in Māori, the macrons, the tohu tō, those indicators, they will help you regulate the flow of your speech. Kōrero mai. Just try that, just drag it out and it will help you with the rest of the first word. Kōrero mai. So it makes it like short, or long, short. Kōrero mai. There's a macron in here. Anō. Anō. So short and long. Anō. Kapai, kapai. Such as, here's one in here. Ara. 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 Kapai. Here's a macron in here, a tohu tō. Rānei. Rānei. And accentuate it, drag it out now, but then when you say it later, it'll still be there for you. So I'm going to just drag it out. Rānei. Then when you say the word, he tea coffee mairo rānei, it's still all in there, rānei. Okay, last one, kia kaha. Kia kaha. Ka pai whānau, that's it. Ngā tohu aringa. We wrote a Waiata quite a few years ago. I can't even remember it. I couldn't find the kupu, but I'll try and wing it because it's about ngā tohu. It was about giving instruction and directions. We also had to put in the kupu e. I don't know, apparently there's something like 13 different inferences for the e's and keys, and I never really was able to learn them. I got kicked out. So in the meantime, thanks for joining me. I'll be back on Wednesday. We'll be maronga. Maronga means you'll be on your apparatus. Bring your treadmill. Maybe the first 5 or 6 minutes will be on the apparatus, just warming up. I'll be on my bike, one of the bikes, just having a nice pedal. It won't be a spin class, but we're getting towards it. We're getting there. And wouldn't it be cool later when we can do it on Zoom and I can meet you and I can sit back here on my bike and I'll say, no, do that again. Okay, and so that's what all this is about. So we can talk without te Reo-Ā-Tinana, ka pai. Ngā tohu tohu, yeah. Huri huri. Huri huri, I o tūri. Paki paki mati mati ke mo mai. Ko te tono namatahi. Pātoringa ki tō nati. Huri rauna ki te whare hoki mai. Huri huri, wriggle your knees. Huri huri, I o tūri. Paki paki mati mati ke mo mai. Ko te tono na marua. Whiu tō hope ki te ao. Huri rauna ki te whare hoki mai. Huri huri, huri huri, I o tūri. Paki paki, mati mati, ke mo mai. Ko te tono nama toru. Pukana mai I o karu. Huri rauna ki te whare hoki mai. Huri, huri huri, I o tūri. Paki paki, mati mati, ke mo mai. Ko te tono nama whā, ono ringa ki tō tau. Huri rauna ki te whare hoki mai. Huri huri, I o tūri. Paki paki, mati mati, ke mo mai. Paki paki mati mati, paki paki mati mati, paki paki mati mati, ke mo mai, oi! Nā māua ko Kamina, me te whānau o te ātarangi I tito ētahi o ngā waiata I taua wā, no reira mi atu kia koe Kamina, kia koutou e te whānau kua tai mai, mo tēnei wā. I said just 30 minutes and it's been 40, so I'll give you a discount. If you come back on Wednesday, remember to bring an apparatus, a treadmill, a little tramp and some weights, and we're going to get moving a little bit more, and we'll use all these. Have a practice of these. Don't forget to have a look. Join the wānanga. Come and join us in there. Come and have some fun. Have a good Easter with your Easter eggs and your whānau. And just finishing off. Ko te pū, te more, te weu, te aka, te rea. Ko te wao nui, te kune, te whē, te kore, te pō. Ki ngā tangata Māori, nā rangi, rāua ko papa, ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao, ko tēnei te timatanga o te ao. And in there, tis the dawn, tis the new dawn. The new dawning is the dawn of a new day for you, for us, and a new week. And I look forward to seeing you and trust you all be well out there. Big shout out to Rongo, who brings peace at this time and cultivated food. But today we want to sing out for peace. E rongo, whakairia ki runga kia tīnā, haumia hui e, tai ki e. Kia ora koutou. Thank you. Ka kite a te rā apa. I'll see you on Wednesday. Hei, ko nei rā.